Hello, hello, and welcome to the Fairy Coach Tarot channel. Today is Monday, and we have a new series for Mondays that we're going to do a pick a deck looking at your work, professional, and career guidance, right? So, mostly this reading is targeted towards work, professional life, where your career is going, right? It is still the same format of pick a deck, right? Or pick a fairy. And we are going to look at the main energies surrounding your work life at this time. And then we are also going to look at the opportunities and challenges. And finally, what are the steps moving forward? What is the strategy? What is the advice from the spirits of the tarot? All right. So remember to subscribe to my channel, give it a thumbs up. This helps me create more videos. And also remember that I offer private one-on-one sessions remotely online via video call or phone, as well as pre-recorded readings. All right, so let's get started. Sit in a comfortable position, roll the shoulders back, relax your jaw, and let's connect with the breath. Take a deep breath in, inhale through the nose, hold it at the top for a couple of seconds, and exhale through the mouth, making that exhale longer and as if you were blowing a birthday candle. All right, great. Now, without being rational or thinking, just sense, feel what deck calls you or what color fairy. Ready? Okay. Let's begin with the pink fairy. And we always begin by setting the intention of what we're asking. So we're asking for the main energies around work, life, and career, the opportunities and challenges, and what is the best steps forward, what is the best strategy for us, right? We ask then with a prayer. This is with love and light. Okay, now that we have set the intention and say a prayer, let's see. We have these are the main energies around your career, work life. And a lot of cards wanted to come out, and I want to honor that. When there are a lot of cards, I aim for one or two, but if there are more that want to come out, I always honor that because it has a more of an extended message, right? And and here we have two again. So let's divide it as this. Here we have the main energies, right? And the main energies around your love life come from the moon and the tower. So two major arcana cards. So right now, that energy around your career, your work life, and what spirits are telling you is that things are maybe a little bit not clear, right? So there are things that we may intuit about how our work life is going, but there are some things that are not what they appear to be, right? So what the moon card is saying is, yes, use your intuition and discern here, but know that there are some things that are not exactly as they appear. And the tower is saying there may also be some things that need to be teared down, in the sense of things that it could be either your beliefs about work or the way you have been approaching work. But the main energies around is that there are some things that are not as they appear at the moment, and there is a need for things to change in a way that they are built different. There may be a foundation on something around your work that could be your beliefs or your approach, that it is not the best for a good foundation moving forward. So it's not, they are not bad cards. The tarot just gives us messages. There is no fixed future. This is advice. It's like a weather forecast. It's advice from spirit guides, on always, I say, in love and light, because it is for our highest good. So they are messages that come from love and light. So they are not negative messages. It just says it is time to use a lot of discernment. Also use your intuition, because there are some things that are not as they appear, and that doesn't mean that they are bad things. It could actually be better, but we need to use more discernment, to point out what may not be working well, that needs a different approach at this time. Okay. Now, we got a lot of messages towards, a lot of cards towards what are the obstacles or opportunities or challenges, right? So we're going to take it one by one. And always, I do them in order because that's the order they wanted to come out. So we start with the Empress, Temperance, the High Priestess, a lot of major arcana, and we also have that Nine of Cups and another nine and the Nine of Pentacles. So look at this. Let's move things up so all the cards that we put are able to be seen here. So we have a lot of cards for a message that are mostly major arcana cards and two nines. Okay, so what are the obstacles, challenges, and opportunities all of this brings to us? And it's saying there is an opportunity for growth, right? There is an opportunity to create something very meaningful around your love life at this time, all right? Something very meaningful, either with the job that you have or with a new project. So there is this opportunity to create something really important and big. Now, it requires patience, and it requires a balanced approach, right? And also, it is telling us that using our intuition and connecting with our essence and purpose is very important at this time. All right. So we have main message here. There is an opportunity for growth and creating something very meaningful that you are going to feel very proud of, that you are going to love, but it needs to be nurtured, right? And you need to have the patience and consistency to grow it, as well as create a balanced approach, a thing that sets that good foundation that right now is not present. And the High Priestess comes to say, connect with what you feel is your purpose, connect with that intuitive gut feeling inside of you of what you truly want your work to mean, what you want your job to be, what you want this project. So when you connect with that fire inside of you through your intuition, through connecting with what your soul wants, that's how this is going to infuse forward. Now, with that also comes these two nines. And nine energy is one of resilience, of resistance, right? And it comes from the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. So what is this also telling us? So you are closer to achieving your vision than you think, even if you're starting out. But it is important to put love into it and to use the lessons from the past that have gone well and have brought you this sense of pride towards this emotion. And also, it is important to understand that it is a work in progress, but it is closer. The vision that you have for your work and career and projects life, it is closer than you think. These are two number nines. So what they're saying is the energies are there, all right? However, you need to nurture them. They can grow, they are there, but you need to nurture them, you need to be patient, and you need to connect with your purpose, with the fire inside of you that wants to either transform the job that you have now or create a project from zero or even move on to a new job. So there is a lot of opportunity, very positive cards. Now, here we go. And what is the strategy? What are the best ways to move forward here? And the message comes from the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Right. And when we have the energy of a 10, is culmination, right? And this is saying, okay, the best strategy moving forward is to really work at it. So when here you have, because we're following through, so something is not as it seems. There is a foundation of how things are right now that needs to be changed. And here it's all about connecting with your purpose, with your soul, what it wants, and then nurture it, be patient, knowing that it's almost there. But when you connect here, it says the 10. The 10 of Wands. Wands is the fire energy saying it is time to put your work and your effort in it. Okay? It is all about, yes, it will feel perhaps that it is a big push, but you got this. If you put the work and the fire behind it and the steps towards the project, the job is going to work, grow, is going to be transformed. And here we have the Ace of Cups. Something new is going to be born out of all of this towards your love life. So this is either a new job, a new project that you are going to, that it's going to mean a lot of love for you because it is cups, or the transformation out of the career that you currently have and out of the job. It's going to take it to a new level. It's going to be something new. Okay. So you got very positive cards that say there are the energies out there. There is the spark for something to grow, that you need to be patient, but you need to connect with yourself. And it's almost there. You have those 9 and a 10, meaning, hey, just is the final push. Do the steps, do the work, and do the things that you know are required by connecting with yourself. And something new is going to be born out of this. Now, remember, things as they are not working for you perfectly. There are some things that are not what they seem. And here, these two cards that also mean intuition is discern through your gut instinct, through your intuition. And there is some foundations that need to be redone. And this is the way to get to something new for you. All right, if you liked your reading, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Also remember, this is a collective general reading. If you want us to look more into your careers, work, or projects at this time, you can reach out, go to my website or my Gumroad storefront, and like this, we can look specifically at your situation. All right, let's take a look for those that picked the blue fairy. Again, we set the intention. We want the general energies, we want the opportunities and challenges, and we would like to see what's the best strategy, the steps forward that we need to take right now. And then with a prayer of love and light for the spirits to bless this reading. All right. Okay, we have the main energies and opportunities and challenges and steps moving forward. All right, let's look at what are the main energies around. And we have the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords. Yes, so the main challenges right now are that there may be a feeling of being stuck, being that there is nothing that can either be changed or, but it is a way of thinking about it, right? So it is thoughts that create limitations. And once you realize that it's swords, that it is the intellect, that the limitations you see, the feeling stuck and everything comes from the thoughts that you are having towards your career. So sometimes we do not realize how negative we can be, all right? Because we may be doing something or that has nothing to do with our career or our professional life, and then all of a sudden we have a little thought that says, what does it matter? This is never going to change. This is never, so they are micro small thoughts that come in full of negativity that bring us down. But once you realize that any feelings of being stuck or there are some limitations are all in your head and everything's possible, you can truly transform your career, your professional life, or even something new that you want to be born. Everything can change, but the energy forecast or what it is right now, it is that there are thoughts that are creating limitations. All right. Now, let's look at the obstacles and opportunities, right? And we have the Ace of Cups and the Three of Coins. And what is this telling us, right? The Ace of Cups is saying, the opportunity is that there is something new that is in the horizon for you, that it can be born. There is something that brings you a lot of joy that you are going to love and you are going to really enjoy, right? And that it's actually going to be good for you financially, or not only financially, but it's going to grow manifesting things that you want. So the energies are there, right? So there is this opportunity, right, that there is something new that it's either going to be presented to you or that you can pursue. That is something that you love and it's going to bring a lot of happiness. It can grow into something that creates good financial stability, right? So this is the main opportunity, right? Now, this is helping because it's saying the main energy is actually the challenge, because the main energy is that of feeling stuck in our heads or negative about what's coming. But it's saying, no, there is opportunity, right? The opportunity is for you to be able to recognize it, that it's all about doing and focusing on something that you love, that is either new, that's coming into your life, or some opportunity in the job that you have right now, that it's the energy of three and coins, that it's pentacles, that it is earth, the earth element, and it's that it's going to grow, it's going to manifest into something important, either by bringing a financial stability or more opportunities to manifest even more things. So it's about recognizing it. And here, what I would really pinpoint is that the best way to do this, to recognize that opportunity either in the job that you have or in a project that you want to create or a new job that you want, is connect with that heart chakra energy of saying, do I love this? And if it's something that excites you, right? An opportunity that excites you, that even if you cannot explain why, but it excites you, then it is a go ahead. Here, this is the path. All right, let's see what are the strategies or the main advice on steps moving forward. And we have the Star and the Hermit. Wow, wow, wow. Two major arcanas that are two of my favorites. So the Star, right? And it is this, it is follow exactly what I was telling you here. Follow that inspiration. It is coming from the divine. So, by connecting with the energy of the heart chakra of things that you love and saying, hey, this is the path, it's very important right now. And the star is like the confirmation of what I was telling you here. It is very important to connect with those things that make you excited, that inspire you, right? Because that is showing you that's the way. And the hermit is saying, right now for you, it is not about listening so much to the advice of others, but it is connecting with that divine inspiration and that heart chakra energy that I call it, that it is that love for the things that inspire us, that excite us. But it is, maybe it's not the time to, what I'm sensing is, talk about your plans with others or get the outside input, because sometimes other people can be very good intentional. They have the best of intentions. They are people that love us and care for us, but their vision and their opinions about things, they are not matching our soul journey. They are not matching our vision. So right now, the strategy forward. Connect with your divine inspiration. Feel that joy that tells you this is the way. And don't talk too much about those plans. And it's not about getting outside opinions, it is being more centered on what you know is true and feel deep down in your soul. All right. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you did. And also, uh, do not hesitate to reach out if you want more information about my services. I have live sessions via video or phone directly with me, remote online. So it doesn't matter where in the world you are, or pre recorded readings. There is something for every budget. And now let's look at the yellow fairy for those of you who picked this one. All right. Again, we are going to set the intention and tell the spirits what we need from the cards. We are looking at the main energies around career, work life, and professional projects, and also what opportunities or challenges there are, and the best strategy guidance steps forward. And our little prayer, let all these be in love and light for the good of all and to our none. All right. Main energies. Again, we get a lot of messages for opportunities and two for the step forward. All right. So let's create again space. Okay, let's start with the main energies, the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords. These of the card of that there is something that's painful or hurting. So what this is saying is that there is something around your professional life, your work or your career, that feels painful right now. When you think about it, it feels it feels like hurt, like pain. And this could be for several reasons. You've had disappointments in the past. There has been some form of betrayal or even bad feedback, negative feedback towards your work. So there is something that could be painful or hurting when thinking about your professional life, right, or your projects. It could it is it's making you think also, like before we had that feeling of being stuck when we were reading the other deck. This is more of like, yes, there is these thoughts, because we're looking at swords, that are not allowing things to grow and flow as they should. But they are thoughts. They could be either coming from the past. When I say the past, could be a day, a week, a month, or years. Thoughts of maybe inadequacy. There was some form of betrayal. There was some negative feedback, or even thoughts of believing that you are not good enough for something, or an imposter syndrome. So there are these thoughts that are creating a stagnant energy right now around your professional life. It is not a negative card. Remember, the tarot is not giving you a sentence. What it is pointing. There are messages from spirit, guidance pointing to things that can be changed. Remember, the biggest gift we have from source, from the divine source, it is the gift of choice and the gift of free will. So you get guidance and messages from spirits, from your spirit guides, from angels, from those spirits of love and light that I call that surround us. And they are just giving you messages with the opportunity of you making changes around something. Now, let's look at talking about opportunities, the opportunities, and let me just put this as it came. So we have a lot of cards for a big message. Let's start with the Eight of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Moon, the Seven of Cups, and the Ten of Swords. Let's just move things around so you can see it all. So what is this telling us right here? All right, so let's begin with the Ace of Swords, moving into the Two of Swords. All right, here it's a lot of swords. Look at how many swords there are. And here it's saying that, again, is your thinking that it is creating kind of a block, right? And that thinking could be because something has hurt you. But here he's saying the opportunity is there is a new way forward, a new way that brings clarity, that brings real opportunity for change. But it starts with the way you think about the future. It is with the way you think about yourself, and with cutting through negativity to see possibility. All right. And hold on, let me put it like this so you can see it. And there is that opportunity for this. And the Two of Swords says, perhaps you feel right now that you do not have all the answers, that you do not see the way forward really well. It doesn't matter. Keep taking those steps. That you don't see the way forward doesn't mean there isn't one. It means that still, even if you don't see the way forward, this card is telling us the opportunity is there, right? It is about changing your thinking about it. And here we have swords again. That is, the thinking is clouding our vision. All right. And the Moon. Okay, so time to connect with your intuition, time to use discernment right now. If there is the opportunity for things to be different based on our thoughts, even if we don't see clarity, the Moon, although sometimes everything that shines under the moon is not how we thought. The moon is saying, yes, you have an intuition. You just need to believe in yourself. Believe that you can see the light moving forward. Believe in you, change your thoughts, and heal from anything that has caused you pain in the past. because there is something, a new opportunity that will make things in better or bring more clarity to you. And look, the Seven of Cups, and it's saying, yes, there is not only big opportunity coming, you have options. There is not only one thing, you have more options that you think towards your career, professional life, and projects. There are options, right? And it's saying, yeah, there are options, but what has happened? Those thoughts, all these cards is saying that the way you are thinking about some things, it's what's bringing you pain, it's bringing you down. So by challenging those thoughts, and instead of seeing an end to things, see the choices, see the opportunity, and then this negative thinking will be done by ending those negative thoughts and healing here, trusting yourself, trusting, using that intuition to move you forward from negative thinking. That will transform absolutely everything. Not only you have an opportunity, you have more choices than you think. Now, what is the strategy moving forward? And it comes from the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Look how many swords you have. So here, when we have so many cards from the same suit, here is the swords, is pointing that the obstacles and the blessings come from the same. And swords is air element, and the air element are our thoughts, our thinking, and how we communicate about things. And here, when we have the Seven of Swords, is saying it is time to fight for what you want, and it is time to fight negative thinking and use your communication to move forward. So defend what you want. Be the best advocate for yourself, for your career, for your projects. You know, it's in you. It's about how you think about the situation and how you communicate it, being assertively and being the best advocate moving forward. And the Nine of Pentacles. And this is telling you, and then that transformation that I was talking about here is going to be there. So, Pentacles, manifestation in the physical aspect, finances, all of that, right? Change your thinking, be the best advocate for yourself by communicating your projects, defending yourself, challenging your negative thoughts, being able to focus on not only one opportunity, but the choices in front of you. Remembering your thoughts at this time may be your worst enemy, when in reality, you can use your thinking and your communication to move forward in a way that manifests the type of work that you want, either projects, your job that you have right now, changing things. All right, I hope you enjoyed your reading. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, for watching my videos. And it is a pleasure to accompany you through your path and this journey with the tarot. I offer private readings, private tarot sessions, right, in what we look at your particular situation. Those live sessions with me can be either on a video call or on a phone call, right? And I have different times. You can do 30 minutes or an hour session with me. And if that is not exactly what you're looking for. I also, there is a new thing coming that I'm going to post, like that 15-minute express answer, that also for different budgets. But besides all of that, I also offer pre recorded readings, right? So if you prefer to have your reading pre recorded, that can be either audio or videos sent directly to your email, and it is made based on what's your concern right now. So a lot of options for all different types of budgets and different types of things you like. Remember, I am here to accompany you, and it is a pleasure. Thank you, thank you, thank you for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe. All right, have a wonderful week. Bye bye.